What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It is your boy Matthew Shack, live, live here in sunny Los Angeles, California. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, salute to the unfiltered nation. Salute to the unfiltered fam. Salute to the mod squad. Salute to the goons that are in the chat rooms. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep them likes at a crispy 87%. Last and certainly not least, tip your bartender, man. What's good? Got something for y'all. Breaking news. Breaking news. 20 minutes ago, per Adam Schefter, Green Bay Packers star running back Josh Jacobs was arrested Tuesday and booked on several domestic V charges, according to Hobart Lawrence, Wisconsin Police Department. Jacobs, 28, was booked on charges of battery, DV, criminal damage to property, domestic A, disorderly conduct, domestic A with that, and suffocation, and intimidation of a victim. 5 charges 20 minutes ago. Hobart Police Department was dispatched at the alleged disturbance involving Jacobs on Saturday. So this happened on Saturday. Quote, this is the police department. Oh, what's my sources? ESPN. Okay? ESPN. That's my source. Right on the iPad. All right? Then it says, from the police department, quote, this is an active, ongoing investigation. No further information will be released at this time. Michael Rinkus, the chief of the Hobart Lawrence Police Department, said in a statement. So when the chief of police is making a statement, then the chief of police is making a statement, okay? Jacobs, through his attorney, denied all allegations. His attorney say, quote, Josh vehemently denies all allegations in this matter in the early stages of the investigation with important evidence that has not yet made public. We ask for fairness and restraint while the judicial process takes its course. His attorneys, David Chesselhoff, Michael Schonfield, and Clarence Dubach, said in a statement. The Packers said they were aware of the situation involving Jacobs. The Packers said, quote, as this is an ongoing legal situation, we will withhold further comment, the Packers said in a statement. Jacobs, all-pro first team, second selection in 2022 when he was with the Las Vegas Raiders, and a 3-time Pro Bowl selection, is entering his 3rd season with the Packers. After signing with the team in free agency in 2024, last season he scored 14 touchdowns, 13 rushing, and totaled 1,211 yards in 15 games. And with that said, it's time to blaze one for the nation. Why is Shaq blazing one for the nation, bro? Shaq is blazing one for the nation because I have a running back. Nephew, Ashton Jeanty. I have a running back. I have a running back that's younger. I have a running back that's faster. And I have a running back that ain't in no trouble. It just seems to me that when you leave the Raiders, bad things happen. That's not me wishing anything on Josh Jacobs. I got love for Josh Jacobs. But every time somebody walks away from the Raiders, bad shit happens. That's what everybody that leaves, man, they don't do better. Have you noticed that? It's kind of like when Gail left you because she thought she could do better, but her situation is even worse because she's with Joey and Joey's worse than you. At least you took care of business. You might have been outside. You might have been, had you a couple of little girls in another county somewhere, but you wasn't Joey. Joey doing the most. You see her, next time you seen her, she marked up. Joey done put hands on her and did everything else. She don't look as good as she used to, but she swore in her life that you was the worst. No, I wasn't the worst. He's the worst. Josh Jacobs is in a world of trouble, bro. Whether he did it or not. We're not in the world anymore, you guys, of we have to wait and prove and to see what's popping. This is the world of social media, bro. You are guilty until proven innocent. The jury of public opinion is not in a courtroom. There's no jury of public opinion that has to go through a legal proceeding, that has to go through an investigation, that has to go through a court hearing, to go through court and go through a trial. And your opinion is made immediately. And there's nothing that can be done about it. When you have certain shit that's being alleged by you, whether it happened or not, you're guilty, bro. Especially when you look like Josh Jacobs. It looks bad because that's what people want it to look like. He might be totally innocent. He might not have done anything, bro. I'm not casting any aspersions on it. I'm not going to say he did or not. I'm just telling you, as far as the court of public opinion is concerned, he guilty. He did it. Because when you are a person like him, you are a person that is a high profile, you are a star in the NFL, you are on a good team, you're one of the best running backs in football, you are a playoff team, you're not on a team like you were before where the team could be blamed for your activity. He's not on the Raiders anymore. If he was on the Raiders, this would be a black eye. One of them, we already know we got one patch. This would be blackening the other eye if he was on the Raiders. Thank God he's not. Thank God he's not. I am so happy he does not play for me. I do not need any of this shit at all. For all of you guys that are asking me, Shaq, what do you think about bringing back Henry Ruggs? Nah. Henry Ruggs unalived a woman. I don't want him nowhere around me at all. Do I want him to play football? Sure. He's not the first person to have a vehicular H. Okay, we've been over it many a time. All right, he's not the only person to have done that, dog. Okay, all right, man. So, he can come back to the NFL, but I don't want him nowhere near my team. Dante Stallworth had a vehicular H, was drunk, hit a man on the side of the road, unalived him, went to prison, came out. When he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he wound up playing several years after that with the Arizona Cardinals. It's not undone. It has happened before. But do I want him on my team? Hell no. Hell no, dog. I don't need I am on the road to 4. You see this? It's my wedding ring. Just pretend this is my Super Bowl ring. All of these is I'm on the road to get this. I'm sitting right like this right now. I don't need no problems, bro. I don't care who it is. Anybody that's causing a problem can get the hell on. I don't want you nowhere around me at all, bro. You can have a career. You paid your debt to society, but you can't be in the same city where you were going 163 miles an hour on a public street with your baby mama in it and crash into a young lady who's coming home from work with her dog in there and they can't get out of the car because it's engulfed in flames. No. How about no? How about hell no? How about F no? How about the hell with y'all that say that shit is okay? No, I don't want him nowhere around me at all, bro. He could be over there, dog. Salute to him. But he can't come back here, dog, at all. Henry Ruggs, no. Josh Jacobs, hey, bro, I always thought you might have a chance to come back. But now, with our staunch DV policy, Mark Davis don't play that because of Fred Biletnikoff and the tragedy with Fred Biletnikoff's daughter that happened, 20-something years ago. Do your homework if you do not know that we don't tolerate no DV. This cat was charged with 5 things. 5, bro. Let me read it again. These are the allegations against your boy Josh Jeezy. He was booked on charges of battery. That's 1 charge. DV. That's 2. Criminal destruction to property. That's 3. DV disorderly conduct. That's 4. Domestic A. Strangulation. Suffocation and intimidation of a victim. That's 5 felonies. Hell nah. Sorry, bro. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves, bro. Move around and discuss all of that. Nah, dog. I feel bad for Josh Jacobs, bro. Because what a lot of these young athletes do not understand, man. It won't be a middle linebacker that will end your career. It won't be a safety blitz that ends your career. It won't be a concussion that will end your career. It won't be an ACL, NCL, PCL. It won't be any of that. It'll be a relationship that ends your shit. It'll be who you with. That's who's going to be your downfall, bro. It's going to be who you with that's going to make sure you don't get nowhere. It ain't you. It's who you with. And you know what? A lot of you guys are in that situation right now. You are in so far quicksand and you can't even get out. And they're not even going to let you out. If your partner was sinking in quicksand, you would do everything in your power to try to help that person. You would go out of your way. You'd put your life on the line to try to rescue them. Tables reverse, they're letting you sink, ain't even trying, because they're about to have everything, all your shit. Your Escalade, your car, your money, your insurance policy. They letting you sink, bruh. They ain't saving you, and the rope right there. All they got to do is toss your ass a rope so you could pull yourself out. They won't even do it. I mean, you can't make it up. And a lot of y'all in that situation now. That's why you don't have what you need to have. You won't leave. You got every excuse. I'm here for the kids. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we've been together a long time. All that. All that. No. You are only a phone call away from your entire reputation that you spent your entire life building up to be destroyed immediately. Every bit of credibility Josh Jacobs has on the football field all the things that he has done. I think I remember him winning some type of off the field award or some type of for his philanthropy and doing stuff for the community, and all of that shit that he did is all gone. All gone now. It's attorney time. It's court time. It's embarrassment. It's suspension. Oh, he's getting suspended. Oh, he's getting suspended. That's facts. I'm hoping that this isn't true. That's all I could do. Josh Jacob is a kid who came to me straight out of college. Came to my squad straight out of college. Came through, did everything he was supposed to do. He was the only first-round draft pick in the last, before Mendoza and before Genty and before Brock Bowers that did anything. The rest of our first round picks, you want me to name them? Since we've been in Las Vegas, the absolute bus crew from first round draft picks. Clelin Ferrell, where is he? Alex Leatherwood, where is he? Henry Ruggs, we know where he is, locked up. Damon Arnett, where is he? Jonathan Abram, where is he? That's 5 bust first round picks. All of them, even Ruggs, because you don't draft somebody 13th and he plays 1 year. That's a bust. Okay? 5 busts, bruh. 5. All right? Jacobs was the only one out of those that panned out. But he's not, he is a cheesehead. He is a Packer, bro. When you leave the Raiders, bad things happen to you, big dog. Even Max had to find that out. Max didn't want to play for us no more. He was done. He thought he can go and cross the street. Cross the street is going to be better. He got over there and found out that it was even worse over there, and they sent him home. I mean, come on, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. Max avoided what everyone else is finding out. You leave us, bad shit happens, bro. You're a Raider for a reason, dog. You might as well just stay here. You drafted by the Raiders, bro. You better off just staying with us. Because you know why? Because you're not supposed to be anywhere else. Now, let's understand Josh Jacobs wasn't a model citizen, a choir boy. I mean, he was a model citizen, but he wasn't a choir boy. Let's not forget the drunk driving accident that he had at the McCarran Airport. Remember when he had to get stitches in his forehead because he was drunk and he crashed at the damn airport? Remember? Let's not forget. But guess what? He got out of that. We took care of him. Got on the phone. Mark got on the phone and we fixed it. All he had to do was community service. Didn't have to do no time. We took care of Josh. Josh was cool. We looked out for him. He made a mistake. We had his back. Let's see what the Packers do. I don't think the Packers gonna have your back like we did. Because you ain't their kid. You're their step kid. You know how a lot of y'all, man. You the stepchild and everybody else was born into the relationship and you the step kid. You the one that's getting treated worse. You're better off staying with your dad than to go over there with your mom and her new husband. Because now you're getting treated like the help. Because you are. They got their own kids. You're the kid that ain't his. That's why you get treated the way you get treated. Just keep it a buck. Josh Jacobs, we understand that Tom Telesco, he definitely railroaded you, didn't give you no money. But guess what? You didn't have all this going on. Whatever relationship this is you had before. Josh Jacobs has from what I have been told, he has multiple kids with multiple women. He's been outside. He likes to blow the club up, allegedly. So, hey, whatever relationship this is something you've had. I'm willing to bet. I don't know for a fact, but I'm willing to bet as a grown, bam, grown ass man has seen everything under the book. Josh Jacobs ain't no different than any of my homeboys that I grew up with back in the Bay. Ain't no different, bro. I done had boys in the NFL. I done had boys in Major League Baseball. I done had boys in the NBA. I done had regular boys that had good jobs. I done had just regular cool cats. Their downfall was always a relationship. Always. If it wasn't for that particular situation, they would have had what they needed to have. Some of it they did, some of it they didn't do. I've seen absolute guys get railroaded on something they didn't even do. They ain't even do, bro. I mean, click, click. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you can't afford one would be appointed. Do you understand these rights? Yes. You didn't even do shit. But you got to go to this damn, you about to put your fingers in this ink and roll them pieces. You about to roll them holes like that. Oh, and then they about to put it on your other hand and roll those holes this way. And then they're going to take a picture that you ain't going to be smiling in, homie. You thought your damn driver's license picture was ugly. That damn hell wrong with y'all. That mugshot is always ugly. Shit. Josh, man, you, whatever female it was, did not have your back, bro, at all. Okay? Because if you didn't do anything, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm not casting any aspersions on the person. I don't even know if it's a man or woman, but you know, I could pretty much tell. If you didn't do it, because you know you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. This is the United States of America, but it doesn't work. It only works for people who have money. Now Josh has money, but in the court of public opinion, they're already writing him off already. They're looking at him, and when they see her, once they see a picture of her, he's done. He finished, bruh. He finished. She could be like, oh, I was mad. Oh, I lied. Oh, this and that. It's in the system, dog. It's too late, right? If she is doing all of this, if she's making this entire situation up, and I don't know if it is or not, she didn't have your back at all, bro. What were you doing? What are you doing with somebody that's gonna do that? But a lot of you guys have been in that situation before, where you didn't think that she would do this, and she did it. End of the day. Now, if you did something on this list, Josh, there's 5 things they said you did, bruh. Good gracious. I mean, the list long as shit. I mean, damn. I'm surprised they didn't put that he forgot to flush the toilet. As much shit is on here. Booked on battery. Domestic A. Criminal damage to property. Domestic A. Disorderly conduct. DV. And suffocation. And intimidation of a witness. I mean, damn. You didn't do none of those? Josh, you didn't, all 5 of those you didn't do. If that's the case, bruh, you need, when this is over, and everything is all, you've been exonerated, and all of that, you need to never, ever deal with that person again, dog. Even if you got children, I'll pick my kids up at the fire station. I am never going to be around you again, dog. Okay? Case in point, Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders and his ex-wife Pilar, who was the mother of Shiloh, Shadur, and Shelomai Sanders, had a domestic situation where they claimed Deion did this and Deion did that, and come to find out it was the opposite. She had the kids when they were kids say this and that, and Deion got exonerated. Deion Sanders does not deal with her at all. The only time she's around is because of Shedeur. He does not fool with her, period. That was 15, 16 years ago. He does not deal with his ex, period. He's only around because his son says, Dad, please let mom be here for my draft day. Please. When he came out there and they were going to shake hands and do it, come out in the center, he broke left. Gots to God. He wasn't doing it. I would never deal with this person ever again. No way. I am the bend the block cat. I bend blocks. I turn corners. I whip it way hard. I've never stuck around. Any of that bullshit, you yell too loud. Your pitch isn't right. Okay? You want to try to act like you're going to do something. I'm out. I got too many other people I could see. If you thought my Rolodex was gone, it isn't. It's just not where you could see it. I don't live with you. I don't have no damn credit cards with you. I got no loans with you. I got no car payments with you. I'm not on no lease with you. I'm not on no phone plan. You know you on a phone plan with your girl because your credit's bad. I ain't on no phone plan with no girl. I ain't got no joint bank accounts. You know you do. I ain't on no renter center with no female. I got my own crib and you got your own crib. Or you stay with your mama. Ain't no way in hell I ever had to deal with nobody. Oh, also, you ain't got no kids by Shaq. You ain't got no ring by Shaq. You ain't got no ceremony by Shaq. You don't got no engagement by Shaq. You don't got no promise by Shaq. All you got is Shaq until Shaq says he ain't there. That's it. That's how you escape from Alcatraz. That's what I got to say about it. Josh Jacobs, you ain't no different than anybody else. Rashee Rice, what he? The other little fast dude that was there last year, man, what's his name, man, got caught up in the domestic. What's his name? The other receiver, man, the guy that won, it was the fastest in the combine. That kid, he's in some DV shit. All these dudes with DVs, bro, there's no way on God's green earth, bro, I'm going through a DV of any kind if I'm in the National Football League, if I'm in Major League Baseball, if I'm in the National Basketball Association, if I'm in the National Hockey League, if I'm in the WWE, if I'm in the UFC, if I'm in the the WBA, WBC, or anything else regarding boxing or any sport, if I'm in the PGA, there is no way I'm ever getting caught up in the domestic violence when there's too many shooby doobies that will definitely be very accommodatable to a brother because of my status. You could get the hell out of here. Yo ass. Especially if you got one of those things that's called a camera phone. And if you really got some paper, the camera should be already rolling in your crib already. What are you saying? She on the phone. He's hitting me. Your ass is in the bathroom doing the number 2. She's on the phone saying she's beating herself up. Pause. I'm just saying. So your boy Josh Jacobs, bro. Argue with ESPN. Argue with your mama. Argue with Adam Schefter. Argue with Ian Rappaport. Don't argue with me. It says right here. Green Bay Packers star running back Josh Jacobs was arrested Tuesday for some shit that happened on Saturday. And booked on several domestic aid charges, according to Hobart Lawrence, Wisconsin Police Department. Let me tell you something. I've only been to Wisconsin one time. Once. My best friend, he's from Southside Chicago. Okay? He invited me to go back to Chicago with him, man, to go hang out in Chicago. We was in our 20s, man, like young. All right, man, I've never been to Chicago before. The only thing is that he was doing a summer camp. He was doing a summer camp with some kids in Wisconsin. A place called Eagle River, Wisconsin. Okay? I know this because I remember. He said, hey, man, before we go to Chicago, we got to go there first. I'm like, man, I never been to Wisconsin. There's a reason why. I was all right, cool, I'll go there. So we went up there. Before we went to Chicago, we went there for like a day. So we drove up there, Eagle, Wisconsin, man. We got there. And I looked around, man, and I noticed something. I didn't see nobody look like me at all. That wasn't that big of a deal, but I'm from California. You know, I'm from the Bay Area. We're inclusive. I grew up with everybody. But in a state like that, and there's like nobody that even was any minority at all, bro. Okay, the kids were minorities, but there was nobody that was, everybody was in that, it was white. Okay, nothing wrong with that. They was cool, but it was like, oh, okay, I'm definitely not in Kansas. Okay. So when we went to go and get some food, I said get some to eat food. I'm 22. I got to go get something to eat. Says, oh, you can go into town. Went into town. The town had one stoplight. One. The stoplight, that was the major stoplight. They had other streets, but one major street that crossed the freeway. That major light had 4 things on it. Had a gas station, only one in town. Had a small little grocery store, only one in town. Had a little like laundry mat, only one in town. And on the other side, they had a Dairy Queen. Only one in town. No McDonald's, no Taco Bell, no Burger King, no Wendy's. Dairy Queen, bro. That was it. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I had no problem with Dairy Queen, but when I asked, hey, man, y'all, what else y'all got? They said, there it is. That might as well have been Chili's. That might as well would have been Applebee's or some shit. They didn't even have that. Dairy Queen, that's it. Okay. Went to Dairy Queen, went back. I'll say, okay, kids went to sleep. Man, I'm 22. Where the party at? Where the shoopy doobies at? Where the party at? What's popping? Hey. They said the party is at the stoplight. Y'all ain't understanding, bro. Y'all ain't never been nowhere. The party's at the stoplight. We went to the stoplight. What did I just tell you? This corner's the gas station. This corner's the laundromat. This corner's the grocery store. The party was at Dairy Queen. When Dairy Queen closed, that parking lot was cracking. That's where everybody was, in the parking lot. Parking lot pimping, the cars was up, the music was bumping from the cars, and they was out. Every shooby-dooby was in a small-ass parking lot in Eagle River, Wisconsin, bro, and it was cracking. And being not like them worked out very well for me. It was very good to be the brother from California among people who ain't never been to California. It was beautiful, bro. It was great. I had a great time. That parking lot was popping. So what am I saying? There's nothing to do in Green Bay. There ain't shit to do in Green Bay, Wisconsin, bro. You gotta bring your own living. I mean, what are you gonna do? The people in the city own the team. Ain't nothing cracking there, bro. Ain't no clubs there, man. Josh Jacobs used to fast Vegas, Speed, Dre's nightclub and shit. Come on, dog. Death Star, parties, day parties, pool, Wet Republic. You know what I'm saying? Going on Omnia, all that shit. He over there, man. Shit. He had to bring a live in. He had to bring some live in. She knew she was the only party in town. She knew it. You know, what else you gonna do? Like I said before, bro, you better understand. You better understand right now, your boy, Josh Jacobs, in big ass trouble, dog. But guess what? He's not on my team. Where's the Cheesehead fans at? How come y'all ain't on here going like y'all normally do over here? What's Matt LaFleur gonna do without a running back? What's Jordan Love gonna do without a running game? Like I said, man, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, man. But like I said before, man, he's not on my team, dog. I got a running back. Go pick this up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, dog. I got a running back. I'm fine. I don't have to worry about that. My running back isn't getting caught up in domestic violences. My rookie quarterback is a gym rat and a damn football gopher. He's not going nowhere. He's not doing shit. He leaves the house to go get his college degree and he comes back. He goes to practice. He comes home. Watches film. I don't have these problems. Rock Bowers, you ain't heard shit about. Everything is good with me. Take this as a public service announcement and a cautionary tale, man. You better hope that your star players' relationship situations are solid. If not, you'll be seeing them on the police blotter. And that's that. Let me read you guys' questions. I'm just here so I don't get fined or get arrested. But I don't got those problems. Tip your bartender, you gonna get red first. That's just how it works. Yvonne Holland with the 1999 dono. What's going on, Yvonne? How you feeling? Man, it's always good to see a real one in the building. All right, man. I absolutely love it. Sad day. I hope he didn't do it. But you all right, Shaq. Doesn't look good. And you also right. Thank God he ain't a Vegas anymore. We don't need that. No, dog, we don't need that. We don't need them problems. We don't need them problems. And we ain't gonna do. We are not falling for it, bro. We are finally in the good graces of the football gods, bro. Haven't you noticed how everything is going well for us, bro? All of a sudden. Because you know why? Because we've been doing what we're supposed to do. You stop hanging around with those losers. You hang around with 4 bums, you'll be the 5th one. You stop hanging around with all these dudes that ain't doing shit. All they do is get high and get drunk and don't do nothing. They ain't getting to the money. They ain't getting to the bunnage. They're not doing shit. Get away from them, all of a sudden, man, shit starts happening for you. Okay? You get a promotion. You get some shit going on. Okay? You know that damn those damn all those bad credit things on your credit report falls off and shit. Now you can go get you a car. You fool around with them dumbass fools you used to fool around with in high school, man. That's why they don't have shit. There's 5 of y'all, none of y'all got a car. There's 5 of y'all, none of y'all got your own place. There's 5 of y'all, and none of y'all got $1,000 to you. Amongst all 5 of you guys don't have $1,000 in a bank account. It's time for you to stop hanging around with slobs, bro. And I don't mean that in a gang parlance. I mean that in a just a bum parlance. How about better word, bum. Okay. Let me read you guys' comments, man. Josh, you in trouble, bro. Whether you did it or not is immaterial. Like my father and my father would always say, shouldn't have been there in the first place. Your name is attached to some bullshit. Shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been there, dog. Shouldn't have been there. Should not have been there. Should not have been there, bro. Should not have been there. Don't matter if you're guilty or not. You shouldn't have been there. If you knew some funk, you shouldn't have been there. Okay? That's the only way you stay out of it. You weren't there. Where were you on the night of March 16th at 4:30 p.m.? I was at work. We're going to go to your job and see if you were really there. Yeah, go ahead, dog. I was there. Yeah, was Johnny Wilson, oh, he was there? Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Shit, he has an alibi. They're mad because you weren't involved. Thank you. I got to get back to work. I wasn't there. Well, that's your known people. Yeah, I used to kick it with them back in the days, but nah. I'm trying to get some shit now. I'm in school. I got a daughter. Trying to get my shit together. See, getting your shit together keeps you out of trouble. But when you keep trying to pull somebody with you who don't have no business being with you, then your ass is in trouble, bro. Josh Jacobs, I'm sorry, my brother, man. You got to pick better. All right. Whittington Thomas in the building. What's going on? Salute to everybody in the building. Isaiah Butler, IB, what's going on? Okay. Official Mac Jeezy, what's happening? What's happening, nephew? Ruben Nav. Salute to Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam. Jake Cortese. Okay. Jose Torres. Good afternoon, Raider Nation. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody, man. I'm so happy I got a running back, man. That ain't in trouble, bro. I'm super happy. Okay. All right, man. Straight up, man. Kerry in the house. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, JJ blowing it. JJ blowing it. Whittington Thomas, man, he blowing it. But hey, like I said before, man, he picked her. He picked her, bro. He picked the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. I mean, even if she did something, man, you got to understand who you're, Josh Jacobs, dog. I mean, do these fools understand who they are, bro? Your ass is Marie, who I met at Applebee's during happy hour, and I'm Josh Jacobs. Come on, man. So somebody's forgetting who they are, bro. Like, she ain't no notable quotable, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. These dudes are just dumb, bro. Huh? I don't care if Josh Jacobs walked in and she was getting her back broke. I just turn around and walk out. Oh, yep. You handling that? Okay. Stroke up. I'm out. No. I'm Josh Jacobs. You got me effed up. You really got this misconstrued. I ain't got to deal with you. I'm Josh Jacobs. What are you talking about? I got to go. Hey, man, I ain't messing up my bag for nobody, man. I'll be like, yo, man, that's you now. Hey, that's you, bro. That's you. That's you. I'm going to tell her, hey, man, I got cameras all over this bitch. Like, all right, man. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, see what happens to Josh Jacobs. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, not the DV. I mean, there's 5 charges. Okay. All right, man, Jaluminous, I'm glad he's not with us anymore. We don't need this distraction. What of our distractions have been? Our biggest distraction of the off season was Max. That was the biggest distraction we had, because that was. He was not a Raider for about 4 days. Outside of that, when he came back, what did we have? No drama. No problems. Very smooth. All right? All these charges are serious. No matter how you guys are going to try to smooth it over. Nah, dude. All of this involves a man doing something to somebody that shouldn't be doing it. That's simple, bro. E. Chiplin. I thought you were going to say that. Hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about when it comes to that, bro. You got me confused with somebody else. I don't know why you would say that. Okay? All right. What's going on, Patrice? What's happening? All right, man. What's going on, P? All right, man. Straight up. Okay. Raider felons, man. We know people lie innocent until proven guilty. It don't matter if he lies or not. I just told you that doesn't have anything to do with this. You guys are moving the goalpost closer. It's not working. It doesn't matter whether or not the truth or not. He is already judged by society already, bro. Even if it is to fade away, you think it's going to get first page news that all of this was false? No, it's going to be a little blurb in the back of the section somewhere saying that he got exonerated. This is front page news on TMZ. If it comes back that all of this was fake and phony, it's not going to be on the front page of TMZ. He blew it. He blew it. He shouldn't have been there. If shit was going faulty, he should have left. Should have walked out. He's a whole athlete. What you gonna do? Chase him and tackle him? I've seen Josh Jacobs break. When he was the Russian title leader when he was with us in 2022. He led the league in broken tackles. He led the league in run yards after contact. That whoever it was wasn't tackling him. He could have easily left. He shouldn't have been there. I'd have been gone, bro. I mean, come on. Y'all make excuses because you guys can identify with that shit. You guys can identify it. First thing out of you guys' mouth is that people lie. Some people lie, some people don't. It's a 50-50 chance. It's a flip of a coin. It either happened or it didn't. But you're siding on tails when you don't know if it's flipping in the air right now. Y'all already trying to come up with an excuse. My thing is this. Don't be there. My thing is preventive maintenance. Don't be there so we have to find out or decide if he's guilty or not. That's the issue. But a lot of you guys default to, well, people lie because you can identify with that shit. You can identify with somebody lying on you on something that's serious. That's something that you can identify with. Now you need to be trying to tell us, how come it's so easy for you to say that somebody's lying when you have no idea? Why is it so easy for you to say that? Because you can identify with that. That's something that sounds like that's more likely to happen in your world. In my world, it's not more likely. Now, life I used to live in, yes. The life that I used to live in, it was probably more likely than not a lie was told. The life that I live now, it's more likely that no lies were told. It's where you are in your life and where you are in your lifestyle. Your lifestyle, that's very plausible. My lifestyle, it ain't. There is none of that. None of the people that I kick it with are going through that. None of the people that I hang out with, know with, work with, do business with, we don't do any of that. So when you're saying people lie, that means that you're around people who have the capacity to do just that. And my thing is, why are you even there? I'm not even where you guys are at. I am. Soon as it looked like it was about to be gangster or some bullshit, he should have been gone. And he wasn't. He wasn't gone, bruh. So that's what I got to say about it. I don't got time to try to figure out if people lie or not. It's 50-50. Either somebody lied or somebody told the truth. My thing is, why even be there in the first place? See, when you're street savvy, you're not supposed to be in no shit unless you want to be in some shit. I still got my street smarts on me. I'm in the hood every day. I go through South Central LA every day because it's the fastest way for me to get home. Okay? If I see certain cars driving the block, I done seen the same car been this block 2 times. See, it's just certain shit. You ain't from where we from. That don't make no sense. You ain't even looking for that same blue Monte Carlo that keeps coming around the corner. You done seen that blue Monte Carlo 2 times in 2 minutes. It's time to go. You done seen people over there congregating. That's over there. There wasn't nobody over there. And then all of a sudden, you look in the parking lot over there. You start seeing people pulling up and parking. So they're backing their cars in. So all they got to do is get out and drive off. They're not driving in head first. All their cars are backing in. Shit like that. It's time to go. When you start seeing a conversation looking like it's getting heated, it's time to go. See, I'm not going to be around. Josh Jacobs had no excuse to be in that situation. Okay? All right, man. Patrice said, what's happening? Hey, your boy Josh Jacobs got 5 charges. That's what happened. Cerebral was going on. Reggie Green, Big Shirley was in his ear talking crazy. He lost it. Hey, man, like I said before, bro, all you had to do was give her, 4 fried chickens and a Coke, and it would have been all good. He forgot the boss sauce. He forgot the boss sauce on the chicken wings. That's why it had to happen. But Josh Jacobs don't get no pass because it might be true and it might not be true, bro. He's a professional football player. He shouldn't even be in this position in the first place. Okay? He shouldn't be there. Straight up. I'm disappointed in Josh Jacobs for being in that situation. That's why I'm here. Okay? Y'all, like I said before, man, there's no excuse for this shit. Okay? All right. Okay? All right, man. Joe Melendez talking to a Raider Felon. Like I said, hey, man, when you guys say stuff like that, all you're doing is just saying where you are in your life. Would you expect your grandfather to be in a situation like this? No, because he's old. You don't expect your granddad to be in a DV. Okay? Because he's not in that portion of his life. You don't got to be an old ass man to not be in a situation like that. I stopped being around. I was never in that kind of shit. But I was around it because my boys were always in some shit. I got to the point where I couldn't hang out with these cats no more, bro. I couldn't be known as the guy who was hanging out with the guy who had an issue with this girl at the complex and all that shit. I couldn't be known as that. That was messing my whole rep up. I'm like, hey, man, I can't do it. Y'all ain't on point. Oh, man, she had somebody around my kids. I done heard every excuse. From man and woman. I got more female friends than male friends. I done heard every excuse of why some bullshit went down, dude. And you know what? You know they all had in common? They could have left. Nobody was being held at gunpoint. Nobody was being held at knife point. Nobody was being held against their will. They wanted to be there, and they were there. All right? Josh Jacobs should have got the hell up out of there, dog. I don't care what was going on. I don't care if it was your house. I don't care what it was. You should have been gone, homie. You should have been out the door. Too much to lose, bro. Who else in his family's making millions of dollars a year? Who else? I'm pretty sure that the person who is accusing him of all these things ain't making the money Josh Jacobs is making. I know Josh Jacobs was his last year with us, he was making I think he was making 11.5. You're making 11.5, you're making more than that now. I think he's making like 14. You're making 14 million, dog, and you're gonna mess that all up because you having an argument with somebody at your house? Man, you can have this shit. I'm gone. No, he had his camera phone on, bro. Where's the footage at? I would have had that shit cleared up. See, y'all ain't thinking like I'm thinking. You guys are thinking drama because that's what you're used to. Me, I got a whole camera phone. I could go live. I could have went Facebook live, Instagram live. I could have went YouTube live. I would have put that shit live. It would have been me. I just would have clicked my phone on and had my phone on. That's how I would have had my shit on. Oh, let me go ahead and go live. All I got to do is push a button, man. I got hundreds of thousands, if not that millions of followers. Click, clear my shit. Hey, man, she in here wilding. She going crazy. She tearing my, hey, man, hey. Shit. You got your, this right here is your excuse to not be arrested. I would have pulled that shit out. They would have came and got me. I'd have been like, hey, man, let's watch this right quick. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Oh, man, she threw the vase at you? Oh, shit. Look, Sarge. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's doing anything. Yeah, he looks like he's the victim. Yeah. All right, Mr. Jacobs. Young lady. You have the right to remain silent. Come on, man. He didn't cut his phone on? Like I said, man, y'all gone, bro. Y'all gone. Okay? You lying on me, I'm videotaping. Put a one in the chat. They lying on you about to mess up all your money, your career, everything you worked hard for, dog. And all you got your phone in your hand. You got to do cut your shit on, and you don't cut it on. Something wrong. Something wrong, dog. I'm cutting my phone on, dog. You crazy as hell. I'm videotaping everything. Okay. Straight up. All right. Okay. All right, man. Jamal in the building. Patrice. Got to go back and listen. Yeah, go back, man. Okay. Them Cowboys in the building. I see it. All right, man. What's going on? James Nelson. What up, OG? You know, I already know the Raiders won. Brandon Ayuk and other teams want him as well. Well, man, Brandon Ayuk wanted to play for the Raiders before. When Antonio Pierce was the coach, he was on the sidelines trying to play for us. Remember when he was on the sidelines, he had on all black? Niner Empire was going crazy. He had on all black. He had his hair all out in the afro and had the afro picked with the fist on it. He was sitting on the sidelines. Man, they were going crazy. Do I want Brandon Ayuk? No. I want Brandon Ayuk, bro. Brandon Ayuk, man, he took the 49ers money, didn't even rehab. I'm good. I mean, why do we always got to get guys that got all these problems, dog? Why can't we just not have no guys with problems? Stephon Diggs, man, he just got out of his situation with the BBL chef. Y'all want him. Y'all always want somebody with some drama. I don't want these cats, man. What do I want them for? Why do I want somebody that can't even deal with their situations, bro, before they came here, dog? Okay? That's like hiring a known burglar to be your security while you're gone in for a weekend in Acapulco. You're gonna be in Acapulco, but you got a guy that's a known robber and thief, a whole booster watching your house. I mean, I don't understand it, but that's what you guys want. Y'all love those kind of players. All right. Carlos Sanchez says, what was Josh thinking? I don't know what he was thinking, but even if he was guilty or innocent, I would have turned my shit on. There ain't no way in hell that I would have been that mad or that much of a victim, because somebody's a victim. Somebody's being victimized. Either her or him. If it was me, I'm turning my phone on, bro. You're not going to have me getting arrested. That's not happening. Okay? All right. Bill Holloway in the house, what's going on? Driving to work. Bill getting that money. All right, man. What's happening? All right, man. Straight up, y'all. Okay? All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Okay, let me get this. Guys. All right. Raider Felon says, nothing to do with being a Raider. I literally had women fall down on camera that I hit her. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, Raider Felon. You've been in that situation. That's why you said that. What did I just say earlier? The reason why you were so quick to say that was because you've been in that situation. My boys would say the same shit. My boys who I have been friends with for 40 to 50 years, who I know have been in hella situations, would have immediately said, well, she could be lying, because they've been in that situation. I'm not even there about that. My thing is preventive maintenance. If she's falling down and you're not there, I'm not there, bro. So there is a beginning to the bullshit. There is a start. There isn't a wait for it to get, 0 to 100 real quick. You at 100, now you leave. Too late. When that shit is at 20 miles an hour and I'm walking, I'm only walking like 1 or 2 miles an hour, bro, in the house. You're not walking like you're speed walking. If it's at 20, I'm out. If it's at 15, I'm out. If it's at 12 and a half, I'm out. If it's at 18, I'm out. I'm not letting it even get to 25. This isn't working. I'm leaving. I gotta go. Yeah, I've seen situations they try to leave. They on your back. They're pulling your hair. They're scratching your face, whatever. I've seen it all, bro. But guess what? The guy who was leaving didn't get locked up. The person who was seen leaving the house while the other person was acting a fool in front of the entire complex, in front of the entire community, was the one that was not locked up when the popo came. Sister Sarah over there saw it was hurt. Lonnie and them saw she was wilding. Vincent and them saw. That person driving by saw that you were leaving and she was clipping you in the back of your head with a baseball bat. That's what it is. But if you're going to stay in there and you're going to engage, you're going to lose. You're not going to win. Woman's word over man's word. 100% of the time, bro. Period. Now prove her wrong, police department wrong, investigation wrong, district attorney wrong. Do pay all this money, convince everybody that it wasn't you when all you had to do was leave. That's it. I don't see. I'm gone. I don't understand it. Okay. All right, man. Mo Ross. Yeah, straight up, man. I'm Filthy Nation. Real Raiders are soaring, man. JJ, man, in jail. Okay, at least some underrated bad things happen. Hey, man, stop leaving the Raiders. We won't have these problems. Just saying, man. Every time somebody leave, they in trouble, man. Look at what happened. Look at what happened to Alex Leatherwood. Is he in the NFL? Nope. Look at what happened to Jonathan Abram. Is he still in the NFL? Nope. Look at what happened to Damon Arnett. Is he still in the NFL? Nope. Look at what happened to Henry Ruggs. Is he still in the NFL? Nope. What do all these guys have in common? First round draft picks of the Raiders. Stop leaving, bro. Stay here. But nope. You leave, bad shit happens. Simple as that. You leave the Raiders, you don't win. Come on, bro. Let's keep it a buck. All right. What happened to Robert Spillane? Robert Spillane left us, went to the Patriots. What happened? Did he win a Super Bowl? Nope. Nope. Didn't win a Super Bowl, did he? Lost. Should have stayed here. Devontae Adams, leave the Raiders. What happened? Did he win anything? Nope. Sure didn't, did he? Understand that. No one leaves us and does better. Nobody. Derek Carr left, went to the States. What did he do? Do better? Nope. Stop leaving, bro. You leave us, nothing happens. Nothing good's going to happen for you, bro. Nothing. Geno Smith's next. He leaves us, he goes back to the Jets. He's even worse. Gardner Minshew thought he was going to go to Kansas City and win him a chip. What happened? Nothing. Where's he at? Jimmy G got to retire. Where's he at? I mean, anytime anybody leaves us, man. Darren Waller, he left. What happened? Hunter Renfrow, he left. What happened? Even though we love Hunter Renfrow, but what happened? Is he in the league? Have you noticed that? Leave and mess with us and see how your career turns out after that. Just trying to help you guys out. Kitty Blair out there in the UK. What's going on, Kitty? Tell the wife I said what's up. I'm at Aztec. Okay. They hear you guys talking about lies. Okay. Like I said, man, you guys don't know. You guys don't know what happened. But all I'm saying to y'all is, if your first default is she's lying, that's a reflection on where your life is. It don't got nothing to do with me. I'm just here reporting the news. I know where there's no DV at. Ain't no DV over here. I know that. So like I said before, when you guys, all you guys are doing is telling on yourselves. When the first thing out of your mouth is, oh, well, you should be lying. That's a reflection on where you've been. Reflection on where you are. You have a choice, homie. You don't have to be the person that defends potential situations like that. You need to change your shit. That just goes to show you need to be around some different people. Because the people I'm around, that don't happen. I'm around married people. People have been relationships, domestic partners. None of my people that I'm around go through any of that shit. I don't even consort with folks that do that. Did I? Yeah, when I was younger, when I didn't know no better. So when y'all doing on here when y'all talking about, oh well, you know, they be lying, and that's just y'all telling on yourselves, bro, telling you where y'all are in y'all life. You still around people that could be a possibility. I'm around nobody. If any of my boys are in a DV situation, I know their wives and spouses and situations. The first thing they gonna have to show me they didn't do it. They gonna have. I'm gonna be like, man, what the hell did you do? Oh man, it wasn't me. Well, you gonna have to show me, man, because that don't make no sense. It don't make no sense for any of the people that I hang out with to be in a situation where they're being lied on like that. That shows the people you're either with, have been with, or you're around. People I'm around and people that I'm with would never do that. Now, if you did some shit, yeah, now your ass is getting locked up. So like I said before, it's not a flex. Y'all ain't flexing on here talking about she could be lying, because she could not be too. But it just goes to show you your default was she could be lying, rather than saying, like I said, he shouldn't have been there in the first place. I'm way ahead of the situation. I'm not even getting to that point where we have to figure it out. Like I said, man, y'all got to figure that shit out. I'm here to let you to put the reflection on y'all. I'm here to put the mirror up on you guys like this. Everything that you guys are projecting is you. You're projecting that she could be lying. They do that. They this, they that. Those are the people you're with, around, or the situations you've been in. You don't get to dodge that, bro. I'm definitely holding the mirror up. I don't know. I'm the one that's saying it's 50-50. It either happened or it didn't. My thing is, he shouldn't have been there. He's still messed up. He still blew it. He's the man. And unfortunately for a lot of you guys out there, you got to understand that being a man means you get blamed. I don't know who taught you that shit. There is no fair. She hit me first. Dude, what are you, 6? What are you, 7 years old, bro? You're 27 years old. She hit you, you leave. What are you talking about? Oh man, you hit me, you gonna get what you get. Okay, then you gonna get what you get. Like I said before, man, y'all gotta grow up. And some of y'all ain't grown up in the right way. Josh Jacobs, whether he did it or not, should not have been there in the first place. Period. That's Uncle Shaq saying that shit. He should not have been there. She wilding, whatever the case may be. Leave, dog. That's your advantage. Your advantage is that she can't physically stop you from leaving, dog. You are an absolute athlete, bro. You are a starter you're a starting running back in a league of 32 teams. There's 32 starting tailbacks in the National Football League, and you're one of them. But a little female that you met at the grocery store because she had a big booty is making you stay there to get arrested on 5 different charges for y'all to come in and say, well, she could be lying. I mean, you can't make that shit up, dog. That's just ridiculous to me, bro. You're a whole athlete. Leave, dog. Let her have it. I don't care what she tore up, broke up. I'm gone. I'm an athlete that's making millions of dollars with a reputation. I have a morals clause in my contract. This dude could be cut. He could be cut for this shit. Lose his money, all that. But y'all got an excuse because she could be lying. All right, man. It's all bad. Omerta said Josh Jacobs, Joe Jackson. Well, shit, Joe Jackson was able, he never got arrested for none of the shit he did. All right, man, let me get up out of here. All right. Okay. Look at what happened to Michael Jackson went through and he was innocent. Is this Michael Jackson or is this Josh Jacobs? All right. Damn, I hope the truth not beating up Caleb Williams and him sharing the same chick. They do that, but that's no different. A lot of cats I know are all dealing with the same girl. I mean, that's just how it works out. When you're a man, dude, you're not a real man until you take responsibility for everything that happens to you. Take that how you want to take it. If you until you're not a man until you take full responsibility for everything that happens in your life, man. When you still making excuses, you ain't there yet. Raider Rob in the building. I'm so glad he ain't on my team. Okay. Oh, Joe Melendez. I don't know what he was doing. Okay, I don't know who he was seeing. All right, man. Yeah, we don't need Ruggs. I don't want that dude. I don't want Henry Ruggs. I'm good. Okay. Ruggs will be on the Cowboys. Good. I want him to make money. I don't want him on my team, though. There's nothing wrong with that. He deserves to make a living. He's not the only player that's ever done that. But the player that when they did it with the team they were with, they didn't go back to that team. Dante Stallworth didn't go back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He went to the Cardinals, and the same should go with with Ruggs. Ruggs shouldn't be coming back to us. I don't want Ruggs. Ruggs got to go somewhere else. All right, man, Patrice. I went back to listen, man. It's not good. The S alone is a felony class A. Like these guys, oh, well, she's lying though. I mean, damn. I mean, he has a lot to overcome for lying on a felony A. That's a lot. Guess who just went through that same shit with the escalation? Stephon Diggs. People think that case with that damn BBL ship was a civil case. No, it wasn't. It was a criminal case. He was up for 10 years because she said the same thing that he asked her. Difference was she got on the stand and didn't hold her water and straight just folded up there. He was about to do 10 behind a lie. We all know what Tupac said. There's a lot of real G's doing time because a groupie bit the truth and told a lie. Hey, man, that ain't everybody. Pac told you guys that back in 95 on I'll Get Around. Told you that 31 years ago. Y'all still getting caught up, bro? Still? Nah. No one can save you from stupidity, dog. Pac can't save you. Uncle Shaq can't save you. Your money can't save you. Your manager, your agent, your coach, your nobody, your family. You're an idiot. You don't know when you're about to lose. This is a lose-lose. Leave. I don't care what it is. If I'm not there, it's hard to blame me if I'm not there, bro. Not when I turned on my camera phone. Y'all, a lot of y'all guard y'all phone with y'all life. You know damn well she's trying to go through your phone. You got your phone with you. You got 14 passcodes on your phone. Okay? You got girls saved on your phone as Goodyear tires. Goodyear tires is called, oh yeah, I got these brand new tires that's coming in and shit. I'll call them back. Yeah, I know all the tricks, bruh. All the tricks of the trade that all my boys used to do. I'll be like, why don't you just play it fair? Just tell them that ain't you, that you ain't you ain't with her like that. Oh, no, I ain't doing that. That's why you got to put in, Jack in the Box call. Okay, because you left your car keys over there or some shit. You got to come up with crazy lies. I just told the truth. I ain't your man. I ain't with you. Nothing. We don't got nothing in common other than when I come see you. That's it. That's it. No promise ring, no kids, no apartment, no keys to my shit, no car note, no, nothing. I'm not on your account, nothing. You know, on my credit cards, nothing. You got your life, I got my life. We come together to form Voltron, 2 o'clock in the morning, some shit after the club. That's it. Y'all be wanting to do all this shit and then you want to still act like you single. Nah, dude. Nope. We're not going for it. But you don't get to come over here and say that girl lying, bro, because it happened to you. Okay, you don't get to say that. Okay? All right, man. Rosetown in the house. What's going on, Rosetown? These players, they off the chain, bro. All right, man. Okay. Marie said, condolences to Manny Fernandez, Miami Dolphins 17-0 season. Yeah, man. I don't think who else is still around? Maurice, who else is still around from that 72 Dolphins team? Nick Bonacani's gone. I think Larry Zonka's still around. Larry Zonka's probably still around. Bob Greasy's gone. I think Paul Warfield might numb. I think Paul Warfield's gone. Mercury Morris is gone. Jim Kick might still be around. Garo Upremian might still be around. I mean, how do I know the 72 Dolphins, bro? Because I know everything. Shit, Don Shula gone. So, yeah, man. Man, salute to that. All right, man, straight up. All right, man. Winter Thomas telling Patrice is very serious. Okay? You already know what it is. Let's get these likes up, man. So, yeah, sad. Yeah, hey, Roger Raider, I love JJ, man. But, hey, man, sometimes you got to give him tough love, dog. All right? Sometimes you got to give tough love. You can't just let these cats run around and do all this dumb shit. Red Pheasant Dick said similar charge. It seems to be a trend. Athletes are targets these days. Where everybody's a target. Anybody that has something to target. If you in the hood and you looking like you're doing better than everybody, you better understand. Okay? I mean, it is what it is. All right, man. Okay. 3 misdemeanors and 2 felonies. Well, 2 felonies is enough. 1 felony will put you behind bars to 3 to 5. So let's not act like, oh, he only has 3 misdemeanors and 2 felonies. Shit, 2 felonies is 10 years. And it depends on the strangulation. That's 10 years. Because Stephon Diggs just had the same charge and it was 10. Well, it depends on what state you're in, too. Okay? So, yeah, that's an L, man. All right, man. Getting game of Josh Jacobs got a couple of baby mamas. It ain't surprising. Definitely a money grab, but self-inflicted. You supposed to be taking care of your baby mamas, right? Man, that baby mama shit, dog. Thank you, Lord. I pray that I'm so happy, man, that all my boys had baby mama drama. Every one of my boys had baby mama issues. I avoided that shit. Like HIV, bro. I'm like, man, every one of my boys, good dudes, man. Good dudes, took care of their kids, do all of that, man. I seen these dudes go through the ringer over everything, bro. Everything. Lies, fake charges, fake this, fake that. I mean, windows busted, bricks going through the window of their house, cats coming over, shooting up the house. I mean, I done seen everything, bro. Everything. There's always some man that's going to do something that a woman want him to do. I done seen everything, bro. And all I can say is, wouldn't be me, couldn't be me, and was not me. I'm like, nope. If I play it fair from the beginning, what's there to talk about? Can't get mad that you heard that I was over here with this one. I was never with you in the first place. I never led you on to believe anything. That's just that simple, dog. Like I said, self-inflicted. That's what this is. Huh? Carry in the house. Silver win. Yahoo Sports said the filling charge is the suffocation charge. The rest of misdemeanors according to jail records. That's still Class A. Class A felonies, 10 years. I mean, shit. Josh Jacobs, how old is Josh Jacobs? 28, 29 years old? So what? He gonna do 10 years and get out at 38 and come back and play football? I mean, one charge to do you in. All they got to do, not guilty. Foreman, did you come to a verdict? Yes, we did. All right, on count 1, a misdemeanor, not guilty. On count 2, misdemeanor, not guilty. On count 3, misdemeanor, not guilty. On count 4, misdemeanor, not guilty. On count 5, felony A, guilty. That's all that matters, bro. Shit. If I'm a district attorney, I don't care about those misdemeanors. I want the damn felony charge. Keep that shit a buck. All right, man. Let me know when the game is on, y'all. All right, man. I done said enough. In the state of Oregon, man, S-Cars even choking can defend yourself with armed weapon, very serious charge. Here in California is worse. Okay, Shaka Porter said, come on, man. So even Derek Carr wasn't the same. Anytime you leave us, bro, what happened to John Gruden? What happened to Mike Mayock? What happened to Dave Ziegler? What happened to Tom Telesco? It don't matter, you leave us, what happens? Okay? All right, man. What happened to Hugh Jackson? What happened to Jack Del Rio? Every time you leave, something bad happens. Every time you leave. What happened to Randy Moss when he left? He went to the Patriots, broke all those records, went 17-0, went to the Super Bowl, lost. I mean, do I need to keep going on and on and on and on? Every time somebody leaves us, nothing good happens. The only person that left us and good things happened for them is Charles Woodson. That's it. And he came back. Nobody else left us and came and did better when they left. Tell me who? Woody. Nobody else. Marcus Allen left, went to the Chiefs, went 9-0, 9-1 against us. Did he win anything after the Raiders? Did Stabler? Nope. Coach Flores went to go coach the Seattle Seahawks. Did he win anything? Nope. You leave us, nothing good happens, bro. Unless you're Charles Woodson. And guess what? He's on the Mount Rushmore of the greatest Raiders of all time. He left because the old man didn't have no money. Here's the only reason why he left. He didn't leave for no other reason. He left because Al didn't have no money. He left. He went to the Packers. He won him a chip. He came back to the crib. Max just came back to the crib, but he got sent home. You leave us, nothing good happens, bro. I'm not worried about no ex-Raiders. You'll never see me be upset. We were on here on live. It's right here. We were on here laughing about Geno when it came across the wire that Max had been traded to the Ravens. I was on here. Put a 1 on the chat if he was on here. I laughed. When I said, is this official? I laughed. I said, I told you ain't nobody on this team untouchable. I laughed. I said, good luck, man. It's not going to be good. That's exactly what I said. And you know I did. I said, man, it's not going to be good for Max over there, man. Max should have stayed. He made a mistake. Guess what? They sent him home, dog. I mean, come on, man. Humiliated him, did all of that. Brought him home where he's supposed to be. Now Max is going to get him a chip. Now Max is going to get everything he wants. Stay home, bro. Your boys are outside getting ready to commit a crime. It's Saturday night. Nobody has any money. You can't even go buy a 6-pack. You know what they're going to do. They're getting ready to get out there and be on demon time. You know what your ass need to do? Stay home. Oh, man, I'm good tonight. Oh, man, come on, man. We about to go outside, man. We about to go get some shit popping. Nah, hey, man, I'm good tonight, man. Shit, man, my throat kind of sore. Ah, come on, man. You acting like a whole puto. No. Nah, man, I'm chilling tonight, man. I got to go to work early in the morning. All right, bro. Then you find out the next day everybody was pinched. Your whole crew was pinched. Now everybody's trying to do what? Figure out why you wasn't arrested. See, I'm from the blocks, bro. You don't get to be the only one from the crew who's outside because people are going to think what? You're told. Oh, well, why is he out and everyone else is in? Oh, man, I think he's a snitch. No. See how y'all, because that's what you're around. Nah, the dude was at home with his girl and his daughter getting ready to go to work. That's where he was. He wasn't out snitching on nobody. Y'all just what? Self-inflicted yourself to go to prison for 10, 12 years. That's all. He's just didn't fool with y'all no more. But he's the one that's being accused of snitching. How did he know? He didn't even tell him what you had planned. You just said we were going to go out and do some shit. He knew what y'all was going to do without knowing it. He stayed home. Y'all got to grow up, man. You can't keep walking around here blaming everybody for everything. Okay? All right, man. Currently a Packer, should have never left. Should have went against the Shield. Should have stayed his ass here, bro. Now look at him. And guess what? He's on the last year of his deal. Last year of his deal, bro. They could just end this contract right now. Why pay the man if he's going to be suspended? Like I said, man, the boy messed up. All right, man. Ray Flores. Hate to see young rich men get charged. I hate to see any man get charged. But if you're not smart enough to understand your target, then that's on you. You don't understand that, man? Something wrong with you. Okay? You gotta stop being food out here. That's why I'm on here. I'm here to say, man, Josh Jacobs, it doesn't matter if you're guilty or innocent. What matters is that you were there, bro. That's what matters. That situation didn't start off at 100. You should have left. Like, you know what, man? This is a setup. You don't know when you're walking into an ambush. You don't know when you're getting set up. You don't know that. A lot of y'all from the street. Y'all really should know when it's something ain't feeling right. Something ain't right, man. Something wrong with this situation. Too easy, bruh. Something wrong. Patrice, I hate to say it, got a best friend that lives in Wisconsin, was with him. Being a black man is going to be tough for them because they had a back and rally behind him. I think he's not guilty. Well, man, the only place to be if you black out there is be in Milwaukee. Milwaukee got plenty of black folks. Milwaukee and Chicago. Milwaukee's like Chicago, Wisconsin. But I'm going to tell you, man, if I was older, that Wisconsin shit wouldn't have been a good idea. But, you know, you young and you ain't, you know, you thinking everything is cool. But now that I look back on when I was there, that could have turned out really bad. You know, I'm in their territory. I'm around them. They know everything and I know nothing. Not good. Not good, man. But luckily for me, man, I had God on my side. Okay. All right, man. Detox in the building. All right, man. World couldn't imagine. False accusations should come away with worse consequence. But it doesn't. But it doesn't. If you haven't noticed, man, false accusations don't get no punishment. None. And the reason why it doesn't is because you don't want to disincentivize potential victims. You want victims to feel like they can come and, come in and report what happened. You don't want to have the victims feel like they don't have a chance. That's why I say preventive maintenance. Don't be there. You don't want to deal with this lady, this girl you just met. You drunk, she drunk. You don't want to deal with her for 18 years. You better strap up, dog. You better strap up. Better not trust her. You better not trust her little box of condoms she got in her drawer. You better not do any of that. But you guys don't. You guys be thinking ain't nothing. You guys thinking y'all invincible. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, hey, I don't care what you're talking about. Oh, well, I'm on. I don't care what you're on. I know what I'm on. Not having to know you any longer than I need to. Ain't gonna be no, hey, giving you a call to let you know. Give me a call, let me know what. I mean, you ain't calling me. Straight up, you better talk to that other fool. All right, man. Okay, go Bears. Yeah. You mean the Bloomington, Indiana Bears. All right, man. Okay, I hope he's wrong. He's always been a great guy. Yeah, man, being a great guy, man, good shit, bad shit happens to good people. Who's going to protect him from these type of situations? He has to do it. Like I said, man, one of my boys, man, it just seemed like that's all he wanted to do was just get with a problem girl. Like felt like what I said, what are you, man, the rescue mission, bro? You're the rescue mission and shit. Every girl you get is a reclamation project. I mean, you got to fix them. Every girl he got with, he had to fix them for something. Something was wrong. Something was always wrong, bro. Yeah, they look good. Okay, that mean how hard is it to look good? Okay? If all you're interested in is good-looking girls, then you shouldn't have a problem. If the only girls you deal with, and dudes, however y'all roll, I don't know y'all like that. I don't know you guys that well. I don't know what you do. Okay? You could be pointing this way, but looking that way. I don't know. But I'll say this. If you only deal with good-looking people, then that's the pool of people that you're dealing with. That should be a prerequisite. Oh, she fine, no shit. My boys used to tell me that all the time. So, man, why you dealing with that head case, bro? She a head case. She fine as shit, though, dog. I'm like, dude, every girl you deal with should be fine. That's what I'd say. Nah, man, but there's levels. Dude, every girl you deal with should be on her level. That's what I would tell them. I'm like, why are you flipping out over that one? Because the rest of y'all, these all sixes and fives and shit, and this one is like a seven and a half, almost an 8. That's the finest you ever had. So now all the rules change. No, dude. If all the women you deal with are 7s and 8s, then it's other shit. I don't deal with nobody that's below this number. Below this number, if she's lower than a 7, I don't deal with her like that. That's the homie. But y'all don't do that because y'all get caught up. They know you're going to get caught up. They invite you over. Come over, hang out, have some drink. They setting you up. They setting you up, dog. Okay? You get over there, man, and then you get caught up. Because once shit is moving, it's moving. And you can't stop. You can't put the brakes on. That's your ass. Now you're caught up with a 4, a 5, a 2, a 3. I'm like, man, I'm not even going over there. Why don't you come over, Shaq? I'll make you some breakfast. Oh, no, I'm about to go. I appreciate that, though. No. I'm not even going to go that way to even put myself in that position. You are not at least a 7. I can't even go over there. All right? Now, we could be cool. I'll be cool with you. Like one of them, dap her up. Hey, what's up? Saddening girl, what's going on? So y'all don't got that kind of discipline. That's why you guys are in the situations you're in. That's why she's lying and she could be doing this and that. No, we're not doing that. Unknown Raider guy in the house, what's going on? All right, man, I see you, Unknown, in the house, man. What time's the basketball game on? What's up, Raider Trey in the building? What's going on, Trey? Not me. I got my own cell plan, my own separate bank accounts, man. Not me. Come on, Raider Trey, man. We from the same neighborhood, man. What do we look like? Y'all meet a girl, man. She got your nose wide open, man. You put her on everything. Okay? On everything, bro. Joint bank account. Oh, girl. She can't get a phone. I can't get a phone. Oh, girl, I'm going to put you on my phone plan. Y'all do all that shit. You do all that shit. Why am I with a girl who can't get her own phone, bro? See, these are the things that I'm talking about when I say preventive maintenance. Why am I with a girl who can't get a phone? Why? I need to put you on my phone plan? What am I doing? Why do I gotta help you all the time? I gotta help you do everything. I gotta help you with the rent. I gotta help you with your kids. Your kids. Y'all do that shit too. Yeah, I come over, man. I bring a little something, but nah. I'm not paying for ballerina lessons, man. I'm not for Connie. Connie need to find her daddy to do that shit. I get her a Christmas gift, a birthday gift, or some shit. I was Mr. Nike gift card. Oh, yeah. Well, my son's playing basketball. Oh, let me get him a little $50 Nike gift card. They'll go get him some basketball shorts or some shit. Okay? My niece, Beverly's daughter, I'd send her, that's my niece. I'd send her $100 to go get her some shoes or some shit. I'm Nike gift card. Hey, shit. $50, go get, because I knew $20 you wasn't going to get shit. $50, you can go get you a pair of shorts or get you some socks or go get you some cleats or some shit. I do that. Birthdays, some shit like that. Y'all give yourselves away, bro. And then when it comes time for them to have your back, they call the popo on your ass and your ass is locked up. You lost your job over some shit. You all that. You have to move in real time out here. Okay? You got to move in real time. Why do I got to save you? All of a sudden, you had these problems before I met you. You didn't have a car when I met you. You didn't have a phone when I met you. You were living in a janky situation when I met you. Your baby daddy was after you. All that shit. You had all that shit before you met me. What was my job to come in and fix it? No, it ain't. And to be honest with you, a lot of you, and I blame you dudes. I don't blame the ladies. I don't blame you. You game goofy. I don't blame no woman for running no game on no man. Even if she lied, I don't blame her. Shouldn't have been in that position. She saw a sucker. I'm that type of nigga. I ain't gonna see me beating up on a female because she took advantage of your game goofy ass. You ridiculous. You should have never, ever messed with her in the first place. Her level of game was superior to yours. A lot of you guys think that a woman does not have game. There's no woman that has more game than you. Yeah, there is. It's a whole bunch of them outside that have way more game, way more savvy, way street smarter than you, and know how to get their way. And you know what? If you're dumb enough to fall for it, I don't have no sympathy for you. None. Okay? You should have saw it before it happened. What's up, Bill Holloway in the building? All right, man. Even turned himself in, was full contact with the franchise, has to be innocent. Doesn't matter. Now he's innocent with a case. He's innocent with a case. He didn't have to be innocent with a case. Y'all worried about shit that could have been avoided. I'm like, why be there? It's OTAs right now. I'm supposed to be concentrating on that. All right, man. Yeah, Raider Tone, your boy Josh Jacobs got caught up. Chunker in the building. What's going on, Chunky Chunk? 5 charges domestic. 1 is escalation, yes. Oh, you over in East Illinois? Oh, man, East Chicago? East Chicago gangster. I got family, man. It's Southside Chicago and West Side, but most of my family's like 63rd and Halstead. I was down there, bro. I was down there off the Dan Ryan Freeway, bro. I went down there, man. I'm like, man, I don't ever want to live here, bro. It's bad. It's bad there. It's bad. Luckily, my family had hella respect. All right, man. Salute. All right, man. You already know what it is. Okay, yes. Pulling his money will soon part. Yep, it's in the Bible. Justice Sizzle. Hey, Justin, I got you talking about Josh Jacobs. We already on here talking about your boy Josh Jacobs. Okay? What's going on with Jacobs? I just got out of the chiropractor. Hey, man, you better keep your ass in the chiropractor. You better, just aside, you better stop breaking them women's backs, man. You ain't got to hit it that hard, bro. Just aside out there, man, messing his spleen up, man. You gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax. Okay? He's in trouble, bro. Major charges. He's pleading not guilty. I mean, so shouldn't be there. He got to go through a whole court proceeding. Got to do a whole Stephon Diggs. Okay. All right, man. Shit's ridiculous. All right, man. All right. See you guys in here, man. Daniel Frank in the house, man. Michael Irvin in the house. Yeah. I asked the Jitty all day, man. Go pick this up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. I mean, I got a running back, man. Well, I'm just here just to tell y'all, hey, man. You got to stop falling for the tricks, the parlor tricks, bro. Got to stop it. Okay? All right, man. I don't know what the case is. It's not our problem. I agree. Okay? Joe said Josh Jacob bum. I mean, hey, like I said. All right, man. What's going on? LaDon in the house. Okay? You're not from the hood. People don't understand that about backing your car in. See, right, Patrice. See, P understood what I was saying. People back their car in. But if every car is all together and they're all pulling up and all of them are backing their car in, that's something you got to be paying attention to. Like there's certain shit that you don't do. I never, ever sit with my back facing the exit. I don't do that because I need to see what the hell's going on. I've been doing that. Okay? The last time I sat with my back to the exit was when I was in Las Vegas at Tappan Ash with Bill Holloway, Whittington Thomas, and E. Tripp. And the only reason why I was sitting there is because Bill was facing the exit. That's why. Bill was facing the exit and I wasn't. Because I know Bill since 6th grade. Bill from my neighborhood, from my block. We played on the same little league team together. Bill, we had the same nasty ass sloppy joes, me, Bill, and Raider Trey. And I know Bill was looking at that exit and I didn't have to worry about it. That's the only reason. That's the only time I did it. Any other time, my wife already knows. She's not sitting with her back facing the exit. I sit with my sitting towards the exit everywhere I'm at. Period. Been doing that shit for 40 years. Because I'm never going to get snuck up on. But y'all, like I said before, y'all don't know all of that. I know everything. When I get into a place, I know where the emergency exits are. My wife will tell you that. I know where all the exits are. Somebody come in, brandishing some firearms. I know I can go this way because the exit's that way. Emergency exit's that way. I'm out. I'm not in there trying to be superhero, bro. My name ain't Black Panther. I'm not T'Challa. I'm out. All right. Greetings from Berlin in the house. All right, man. Unitas, Johnny Unitas in the building. All right, man. I see Johnny U in here. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Okay, I can't read this one. All right, on the way now. You're right. I'm a woman. It ain't worth it. Had too much to lose, too much money to even mess with people that are waiting to set you up when it's going on. And you know what, man? A lot of times, and I appreciate you saying that. Please sub the channel. All y'all sub the channel. I've talked to a lot of my boys, exes, or girls after the situation. because they want to talk to me. Hey, Shaq, I was just mad. Oh, well, it was heated. Oh, this and that. I just found this out. Oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, this, oh, that. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I said? I said, you didn't do him a favor by doing that. You didn't do him a favor by doing that. All you did was make things rough for him. Now he isn't going to be able to do what you really want him to do because of that. Now you can either move on and grow from it or separate. Don't ever deal with each other again. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. All right. For me, I'm never going to be in a situation where I can't trust you like that. If you're going to do some shit like I can't trust you. I can't do it. You do some shit like that, I can't do it. I can't. Good luck to you. I don't wish nothing bad on you. Kids ain't fixing that shit. Marriage ain't fixing that shit. Nothing's fixing it. Love ain't fixing that. I have to be able to trust you that you're not going to put my freedom in jeopardy because you mad. I said, that's not a good reason. You're talking about a man going to jail for some shit because you're mad. Yeah, he slept with that girl. He hit it. Whatever. So what? Like you're taking somebody's freedom away because you're mad. Nah. There's no coming back from that. You ruining my reputation. I lost my job. Don't you guys know you guys lose jobs over that shit? Employer don't care that you was innocent, bro. You fired. We don't need it. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you with $200,000 worth of construction equipment, and you can't even get out of a situation. Your girl is 5 foot nothing, and she weighs 98 pounds, and you can't get out of that situation. But I'm gonna let you be in charge of the John Deere tractors and all of that. Hell nah. Get your ass up out of here. You don't even got common sense. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, Randy Moss gone too. DC4 full stop with Josh McBallsack. Facts. Can't keep everyone. Charles Woodson left and won a Super Bowl. I said one. There's always an exception to the rule. There's always an exception to the rule. Everybody else didn't work out. Everybody else that left, nothing worked out. Okay? Even Tim Brown, Mr. Raider himself. A lot of us forget his last year in the league, he went to Tampa to play with Gruden. He said that was the biggest mistake he ever made. Should have stayed with the Raiders. Had to find out the hard way, man. You leave us, nothing good happens, bro. E-Trip, what's up, E-Trip? I was just talking about you. Did you show up? Okay, leave. My mother used to tell me that all the time. My mother used to tell me so much shit. She's like, hey, better understand, man, women are capable of putting you in the ground. These women are, ask Steve McNair. Ask Air McNair. Rest in peace. Sleep. Never woke up. Y'all keep playing around thinking, hey, man, y'all got this shit. There's women prisons, too. So my mother used to always tell me. Say, hey, boy, there's women prisons, too. She'd tell me that all the time. There's women prisons, too, homie. Keep thinking that you King Farouk around here. You're going to find out you ain't. You might be King Farouk, but she's Cleopatra. She'll put you down. She's a godmother. She'll put your ass down. Okay? Griselda Blancos. She'll put your ass down. Play around with some people if you want to. You find out. Ruin your career. Ruin your bag. Ruin your contract. Ruin your reputation. All you had to do is leave. I leave, dog. I leave quick. I'm out. All right, man. Yeah. Okay. Joe talking about hockey. Well, man, shit. You can't compare the two. It's not a matter of me liking to report it. It's a matter of me reporting it because it's the news. See, a lot of times, a lot of people, they come over here and they see me reporting it. And you look at me and you think that I enjoy it, but you don't. If Stephen A was saying it, you wouldn't say nothing. If somebody such and such was saying it, you wouldn't say nothing. I get paid to come on here to talk. I talk about what my audience wants me to talk about. My audience would definitely want me to talk about this subject, and that's why I'm talking about it. But for me to say if I enjoy it, it ain't none of my business. He ain't on my team. But I'm just bringing it up because I know that my audience wants me to talk on it, and I'm doing it. Like anything else, man, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And if you do what you're supposed to do, you're never in danger. If you do what you're supposed to do, you'll be fine. I do what I'm supposed to do. All right, man, straight up. Okay. I don't know, Justin Saw. You better go find out. Oh, okay. Patrice said allegedly IG model that's been dating since 2024. The same MO, bro. That Instagram, that OnlyFans, bro. I mean, that's where Stephon Diggs met the BBL model, BBL cook, the one that makes some hot dogs and shit. I mean, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, dog. I don't get it. Okay, crazy as hell. All right, man. Yeah, get them Goodyear tires, bro. All right, man. She also dated Caleb Williams. Caleb been 60,000 on her. These dudes are suckers, man. You know, Patrice, you know we used to call them busters. These dudes is busters, bro. Oh my God. He busters, bro. And she was with Duke Dennis. What? She was with Duke Deasy? Salute to Duke Deasy, man, but Duke Deasy's all over the place. Duke Deasy has a crazy baby mama. I just saw his baby mama with Blueface on his live stream. I was laughing, man. She's straight ghetto. But hey, Duke Deasy. I don't have no sympathy for none of these dudes, bro. What made you think you was any different? At least Caleb paid the freight. Caleb, my guy, USC's. Please don't report me. Please don't lie on me. Please don't make up a story on me. That's 60,000. Okay, Caleb, you better be lucky. Zip her purse up. Zip that Louis Vuitton. Zip that Louis Vuitton purse, Patrice. Walk out the door with 60 bands. Caleb's smart. I'm not paying you to stay. Say it with me, y'all. I'm paying you to leave. $10,000's about this much. So there's a stack of hundreds. 10,000's about like this. Probably about like this. Caleb said, Uber black. Don't just regular Uber her. Uber black her ass on. Can I take this bottle of Moet with me? Yeah, well, go ahead and take the bottle of Mo, girl. Go ahead and take that with you. Give her a hug like that. 60 bands, Uber black, bottle of Mo. Nah, let me get that bow out of here. Ace of Spade. Rose, $4.50 for you guys who don't know. You can get a bottle of Mo for $40. Oh, thanks. And then move immediately. Change your address. Crazy. She was with Duke Deasy? All right, man. Omar said Lions win in the North. I mean, y'all better do better than you did last year. All right, man. Game is on. Okay, the game is on. All right, man. Tori got locked up too. Hey, it is what it is. Okay. All right, man. I'm grabbing the birthday today. Yeah, man. Shout out to Pam, man. I got to meet Pam Grier one time. Oh my God. She still look good. All right, I love Pam. All right, man. Yeah, OKC 50. As long as OKC lose. I'm tired of OKC, bro. Tired of them. I got the game recorded, y'all. I got the game recorded, so I can always just start from the beginning. Yeah, you got to know where the exit is. JJ should have been O'Roy. That's facts. He should have been. All right, man. Yeah, man. Spurs better hurry up, man. Packers problem now. Yeah, Donovan, what's going on? D-Mac. All right, things going good. Quar Webb. Jackson Dart's getting help and support. Trump is like all over the news. I went over that. I talked about Jackson Dart. It's on this channel, man. All you got to do is go back a couple of days. It's there. I talked about Mendoza. Anything that has to do with Trump, man, I don't give a shit. Y'all ain't worried about nothing, nobody's affiliations. Everybody's grown. All I care about is me. I mean, that's all I care about, bro. I don't care about nothing. Y'all be worried about the wrong shit. I ain't worried about nothing, dude. I'm worried about me. That's it. I got a goal, man. I got to get my 4th Super Bowl. I'm not worried about all this other shit, man. Y'all worry about all this other stuff. Okay? I'm never worried about nobody else's problems, dude. I'm definitely going to talk about it, but I ain't worried about it. Jackson Dart's doing what Jackson Dart's doing. I was just bringing it up because everybody was on Fernando about it. I don't care who Fernando vote for. Dude's 22 years old. What I look like worried about what a 22-year-old's doing. I ain't worried about why am I going to worry about that shit? Let it be. All right. Yeah. Okay, man. Let me get up out of here. What's up, Unknown? All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Sit out here, man. Go ahead and turn on the TV, man, on my phone and finish watching the game. But at the end of the day, man, Josh Jacobs, man, it's just it's not over. NFL players are the most tender. They're the most tender athletes in sports. Nobody gets caught up with some shooby doobies and some buns more than the NFL. The players that have the most game are the NBA players. The NBA players have the most game. The players that are the most goofy are the NFL players. Okay? They are always caught up because they never learned how to be savvy with shit. They always had a helmet on. They're always doing the most in the club. They're always the ones that's in some shit. You see some shit going on in the club. When I was in Bay, we'd have all those cats in the club at the same time. Niners, Raiders, Warriors, Giants, A's. A players always had their girls already. They were low key. Okay? Baseball players always had their own girl or groupie crew. They weren't never really out there like that. Okay? The basketball players, they always had first dibs because they had face recognition. Okay? Baseball players, face recognition. The girls knew what their faces looked like because all they had was either a baseball cap or a batting helmet on. You got to see their face. You knew what they looked like. They could show up. You know who they are. Basketball players, even better. They didn't have no headgear. They might have a headband on. They have face recognition. Everybody knew what Steph Curry looked like. Everybody knew what Draymond Green looked like. Everybody knew what Tim Hardaway looked like. Everybody knew what Chris Mullin looked like. Everybody knew what Chris Webber looked like. Everybody knew what all those players looked like because you see them on TV and you see their face. Football players got a big-ass helmet on. That's why they were always taking their helmets off after a touchdown so they could be seen. And that's why Goodell and them said, no, you're not doing that shit no more. Okay? No more taking off your helmet's a penalty. So they're turning up. Girls asking me, Shaq, who's that? I know he plays on the Niners. Who is he? Can't recognize him because he has a helmet on. You don't know who that is. You have no idea who that person is. Unless it's a Jerry Rice. Unless it's a Deion Sanders. Unless it's a Charles Woodson. Unless it's somebody like that. Outside of that, you don't know this little dude. You didn't know it was Zach Crockett unless you knew it was Zach. You didn't know it was even Ronnie Lott. They didn't even know it was Ronnie Lott. I had somebody tell me we was in the club with Ronnie Lott. And you're like, somebody told me that's Ronnie Lott. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. All of a sudden, girls are over there talking to him. Okay? So what am I saying? Football players are always caught up in some bullshit. All right? And it's going to continue, and we're going to keep reporting it because that's what we do. All right? All right, love all y'all out there, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. But your boy Josh Jacobs, man, whether he's guilty or innocent, he's in trouble. And he shouldn't be. All he had to do was leave, but he didn't. Now he has to deal with the repercussions of that. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.